What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a brand new death battle. This is Shigaraki versus Mahito, My Hero Academia versus Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll let it be known here and now, I am behind on both shows, right? I'm a few seasons behind. So if I'm not aware of the current standing of these characters and what is going on, do not hold it against me. I've been trying to play catch up with a lot of anime right now, right? But we're going to jump into this today. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Follow it up by hitting that like button for your boy. And make sure that notification bell is turned on so you never miss a future video here on the channel. All right, with that being said, let's dive on in.
Let's make even more death battle. So thank you for being a champion. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, Jesus! Off the bat like that?
I'd heard of a powerful villain stalking these parts. My organization is going to tear this putrid world down around us. We could use a freak of your talents.
Little old me. Do I want to be king of the social rejects? How about I bring them your head instead?
Fine by me. Let's call this your audition.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy. That shit just looks disgusting. Like just how their abilities are.
Did you actually just say that?
God, how lame!
What? Jumping him.
Audition over. Did I get the part? Decay!
Bro, like all these. Jesus.
What a rush!
Got a hand mask. Jesus. Bro, they're throwing hands.
Got
Period. Like, no pun intended.
Domain expansion.
Hey, no pun intended, but they're throwing hands, bro.
You're someone. You're just a scared little boy whose daddy was mean and wants to make it everyone else's problem. Grow up.
Hands off my masterpiece.
Well, that's crazy. He actually broke out of his domain expansion.
I felt your soul too. You only hate humanity because you were born that way. Totally random. I hate them for a reason. You grow up.
Alright. Shigaraki
What did I
wins.
say, Wiz? like a bitch.
With their complex power sets, this match was a puzzle to figure out, which is why we're breaking it down to 3 categories: physical stats, survivability, and their powers.
But first, let's address one thing. Could Shigaraki even see Mahito? He's an invisible curse after all.
Cursed energy and quirks are notably different, and Shigaraki wouldn't be able to see curses normally. However, even regular humans can spontaneously develop the ability to see curses in life and death scenarios. And with the Search quirk, Shigaraki would have had no problem tracking it.
So seeing Mahito wouldn't have been an issue. With that out of the way, we can jump into their stats.
This was no contest. Despite the disaster curses being able to destroy entire cities with their cursed energy, Shigaraki scaling to Deku and Bakugo meant he was calculably millions of times stronger.
He was faster too, considering he could react to light beams, while Mahito's Black Flash capped out at nearly 1,000 times the speed of sound. Nothing to scoff at, but Shiggy was thousands of times faster. Shigaraki takes stats.
But
I'm not gonna lie,
survivability was a little
My
trickier
Hero
to figure
characters
out.
are
Yep, in terms
fucking
of raw durability, Shigaraki
fast
was a lot
as hell.
tougher, and his ability to generate new flesh meant that he could heal any wounds he might receive super easy.
However, Mahito is a curse and is immune to the kind of overwhelming physical damage Shigaraki could dish out. Not only that, Mahito's regenerative ability via idle transfiguration meant that he'd come back from anything short of spiritual damage.
Considering Mahito's unique curse body, he should actually get the edge in survivability.
Which presents a crucial question. Could Shigaraki even kill a curse like Mahito in the first place?
Or would
Valid.
Mahito's unkillability give him the time he needed to eventually put Shiggy down with idle transfiguration?
It all comes down to their powers.
Shigaraki had a lot more variety with all of the crazy quirks All For One had collected over all the years, but none that we know of could properly kill a curse. That didn't mean idle transfiguration was a surefire bet either though.
Of all things, Shigaraki's vestiges served as a spiritual shield from the effects of idle transfiguration. The fact that Mahito could not avoid targeting Sukuna while attacking Yuji meant that he couldn't target specific souls inside a person.
And Shiggy has hundreds of soul-like entities inside of him. Sure, each one down means he loses a quirk, but that's more than enough time to land a single hit with decay. Especially considering how much faster Shiggy is.
And Mahito has no way to defend against Shigaraki's primary quirk. Decay has affected spiritual beings in the past. Again, vestiges. In fact, he was able to damage Deku's vestige and have that damage transferred to the Deku in the real world.
Mahito may be made of spirit energy,
see,
but he
I'm
still has a
behind
physical
anime
form.
and manga,
In
so
fact, sorcerers that
that's
couldn't
crazy.
naturally target the soul were able to fight him on even footing. No reason to think Shiggy wouldn't decay him like everyone else.
Giving Shigaraki the third and final edge. It was a unique duel to the death, but Shigaraki's overwhelming might, unstoppable powers, and deadly decay spelled the end for the disaster curse.
Nothing else to say.
That's
You really
crazy.
gotta hand it to
That's
Shigaraki.
crazy.
The winner is Tomura Shigaraki.
Next time on Death
What
Battle.
we got next up? Master Chief versus
Subscribe and
Doomslayer?
join
Oh,
as a member to see more Death Battle.
That's
Thanks
gonna be
for
crazy.
watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Now that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, but this wasn't actually too bad. Like they were really, literally and figuratively, throwing hands. Like it wasn't just all this like, beam this, beam that, da da da. It was like literally they were dukes up, shoot to 5. You know what I mean? And that's what's up. But yeah, overall, I like this. I definitely enjoyed the animation style that they use for this death battle. I think these two, were a great match for each other. Like I said, they really gave us like a lot of similarities in certain instances, but then they also had their big differences when it came to their powers. But it was pretty dope. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction and the video. Before you go, definitely drop a like. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you've been enjoying your week. Hopefully you continue to enjoy your week. And if not, hopefully your luck changes and you find like $200 on the ground. You know what I mean? Like just something like that, But I appreciate y'all. Continue to take care of yourselves and each other. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.